So once again, good afternoon, students. So we were discussing about this, that is the lungs. We have discussed about the upper respiratory tract, then lower respiratory tract. Then we have discussed about the alveoli, we have discussed about the bronchioles, the bronchi, and so on. So now we will be discussing about this, the lungs. So the lungs, they look like what? They look, I mean, they are spongy. Spongy means what? They're squeezable, all right? And the color of the lung is pinkish. I mean, it's pink in color. And their size is like what? Their size is like a cone, C-O-N-E, cone, which lies upside down, all right? Means they looks like a triangle. Means they look like a triangle, and they lies upside down. Means from the picture itself also you can see like this. And the lungs, they are covered, or else they are protected by the rib cage. So this is the rib cage, na? So in the rib cage, in the upper, in the front portion, or else in the anterior side, what will you find? In the anterior side, you will find that there is the sternum. This one in the middle, na? This one, you can find the sternum, right? You can find the sternum, which is also known as the chest bone. And backside you will find the rib cage. I'm sorry, not rib cage. Backside you will find the vertebra. This is the vertebra. All right, so this is the vertebra, and they are also known as the backbone. Means the backbone. So they are covered, or else you can say they are protected by the rib cage. Front side or else anterior side, you will find the sternum, which lies in the middle, and back side or else posterior side, what will you find? You will find the vertebra. The vertebra is also known as the backbone. Is it clear, everyone? And you have got two lungs, and in the middle there is the heart, in the mediastinum, you can say that. Okay, is it clear, this portion, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next is the bronchial tree. So this is the bronchial tree, means the bronchus, no? Whatever. This is the bronchus, which lies in the lungs. And the lungs, from where do they start originally? Means from where do they begin? From where do they start? They start from the bottom of the trachea. So this is the trachea, all right? It is also known as the windpipe. The trachea is also known as the windpipe. Understand? Then after that, what will you find? You will find that the lungs, no, they are situated. I mean, they starts from this one, all right? This portion that is at the bottom. At the bottom, you will find this. In each side of the lung, this and this. On each side, you will find the lungs, all right? And each lung, they has bronchus. This one. And the trachea and the bronchi means this is the trachea, na? And this is the bronchi, and their shape is like Y, the letter Y. From the picture itself also you can see, means if you will place upside down, na? If you will place upside down, so their structure is like that, means Y in shape. Is it clear till this portion? And they are known as the bronchial tree, this one. Bronchial tree. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next is the bronchi branch. So the bronchus also, it is divided into different branches. I mean 3 branches. All right, into smaller, which is known as the bronchioles. Understand? Okay, so the first one is the primary bronchi, which is this, the first one. The second one is known as the secondary bronchi, this one. The third one is known as a tertiary bronchi. All right, and this one, the last, or else the ending one, is known as the bronchiole. Bronchiole, B-R-O-N-C-H-I-O-L-E, bronchiole. Is it clear? And the bronchioles, you will find numerous in number, like say for about 30,000 in each lung. In each lung, means here and here, you will find about 30,000. 30,000 is there in the bronchioles. So in the bronchioles, you will find that cilia. We have discussed in the previous slide. Cilia, they are like hairs and they remove the dust particles. I have already discussed now about this in the previous slide. Do you all remember? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So that cilia you will find in this bronchioles. All right. Okay. So next is the bronchial tube. So the bronchial tube, this one, all right. So this is the bronchial tube. The ending of the bronchial tube is a cluster of small air sacs, means all this, no, all this small. So alveoli, they are known as alveoli. Understand? Means if we will address all together, we will say it is alveoli. But if we address it at one particular point, like say for example singular plural, okay, means in plural we say it is alveoli, and singular we say it is alveolus. This one, alveolus, it means individually. Did you understand? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, means if we will address them,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, if we will address them as this one, no? Individually means singular, it is known as alveolus. If we will address them as all together, no, it is known as alveoli. Okay, and they look like tiny grapes. So they look like that only. From the picture itself also you can just say that they look like a grapes, means tiny, very much tiny. And there are about how many, like 600 million alveoli, means numerous in number, means very small. So there are about 600 million, right? It means million and millions are there, alveoli in each side of your lung. And what does this prove? I mean, this alveoli, no, it proves that there is oxygen, means some oxygen is passed into your body, means so that enough oxygen is being transported, or else you can say it's being supplied to your body. So that's why there are numerous alveoli in each side of the lung. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, is it clear, everyone? We have completed the respiratory system. Clear or not? If I ask you, will you be able to answer? If I ask anyone, will you be able to answer? Asim, will you be able to answer? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so if you will be able to answer, then tell me about the lobes of the lung.
Okay.
Lobes. Do you know?
No, ma'am.
No. Who knows the answer then? Birgishri, will you be able to answer? Birgishri,
Yes, ma'am.
will you be able to answer? Lobes.
Oh, ma'am.
No, what happened? You all didn't pay attention while I was taking class. Deep Jyoti, will you be able to answer? Deep Jyoti Deka. What happened? Today also can't hear. Today also your network is not working, Deep Jyoti. Dhritiraj, will you be able to answer? Lobes. Yes? Will you be able? So just say yes or no.
Ma'am,
Huh?
what was the question?
Lobes. Lobes of the lung.
She looks.
The right lungs make up of 3 lobes, and the left is 2 lobes.
Can you name them? Snee, too much voice is coming. Like, okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Name them. Name them.
Lungs, ma'am.
Yes. Lobes, na? Can you name them?
In the right lung, in the right lobe, superiors lobe, middle lobe, and inferiors. And the left is superiors and inferiors.
What inferiors? What are you saying?
Lobe.
Wait. Can you see the screen? Can you all see the screen? Is it visible for all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. This one. Can you see this? Superior lobe, middle lobe, inferior lobe. Not inferiors. I think you were saying inferiors. Nasni? Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
I think you were saying inferiors or what? Something like that.
Inferior.
It's inferior. Understand? Inferior means down, bottom.
Okay, ma'am.
Don't get confused in that. Okay, superior. First is superior, middle, inferior. Okay, that is about the right lung. And let's talk about the left lung. In the left lung, you will find the superior lobe, which is at the upper side, and downside you will find the inferior lobe. Inferior, don't get confused. Superior means above, upside. All right, and inferior means bottom, down. Don't get confused. Okay, did you get it now, Asim?
Okay.
Asim, do you know now?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't get confused. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'll ask again. The right lobe, sorry, not right lobe. The right lung, it has got 3 lobes, and the left lung, it has got 2 lobes. Don't get confused. Okay. I said now that I mean just at the ending, at the end portion of the bronchus, means some tiny sacs you will find. Some tiny. It means it looks like a grape. It looks like a grapes. So what is that? What is the name of that? Can anyone tell me? Manisha, can you tell me the name of that? Manisha Kumari? What happened? As soon as I called out your name, it's gone. Okay. Bubbly, can you tell me? Bubbly?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me the answer? Do you understand my question, first of all? Wait, let me just show you. Can you see this, Bubbly?
Yes.
So this one, this is the bronchioles, na? So at the end portion, you will find uh, tiny, small sacs. That is the air sacs. There, what happens usually means the airway. The airway is being passed. That is the oxygen, enough oxygen. Enough oxygen is being placed there so that the body, na, it gets enough oxygen so that it goes and supply the enough oxygen to the different parts of the body. So what is that called? In the end portion you will find that. I have even said that 600 million. 600 million you will find that. So what is the name of that? Can you tell me, Bubbly?
alveolar wall.
Pardon? Can you please repeat again? What is it?
Alveo- alveolar wall.
Alveoli, na?
Yeah.
Alveoli. Okay. If we will see in that one is for plural, no? I mean, if we will address them in like general, plural. But if we will discuss singularly, like individually, what is that called? अगर हम लोग एक एक करके उसको बुलाना है से फॉर एग्जांपल तो उसका नाम क्या होगा हम लोग तो मतलब ऐसे देखने से हम लोग एल्वियोलाई बोलेगा तो अगर अगर हम लोग एड्रेस करना चाहते हैं कि मतलब इंडिविजुअली एक एक करके हम लोग एड्रेस करना चाहते हैं तो उसका नाम कैसे बोलेगा हाउ विल यू से हाउ वी विल से
Alveolus.
कैन यू प्लीज स्पेल इट
Alveolus.
ALVEO what
Lus.
wait let me show you can you see this
Yes, ma'am.
so please spell it
Alveolus.
okay do you know now
Yes, ma'am.
okay there are about how many in number this alveoli how many the answer is already there
600 million.
yes 600 million alveoli in our lungs all right everyone through this with the help of this alveoli means the oxygen is passed I mean they goes and supply the enough oxygen to the different parts of your body is it clear everyone
Yes, ma'am.
okay so what is known as the windpipe Diptanu Das can you tell me windpipe windpipe किसको बोला जाता है yes windpipe huh do you know or not
No, ma'am, I forget.
you forgot who remembered then Paramita do you remember
Yes, ma'am.
please say
Trachea.
not trachea 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 all right Diptanu did you hear
Yes, ma'am.
सुना
Yes,
है कि
ma'am.
नहीं हाँ ट्रेकिया को विंड पाइप बोला
Yes, ma'am.
जाता है ट्रेकिया इज आल्सो नोन एज द विंड पाइप ओके okay so the next question okay what comes in and what goes out means what is the name of those two gas Monica can you name them what gas do we inhale and what gas do we exhale when we breathe Monica
Oxygen, carbon dioxide.
oxygen what
Oxygen and carbon dioxide.
Okay, but what we inhale and what we exhale?
We inhale oxygen and expel carbon dioxide.
Okay, very good. Okay, sinuses, do you all remember? Suraksha, do you remember sinuses? Suraksha? Suraksha? What happened? Jeeban, do you remember sinuses? Jeeban, am I audible? Birgishri?
Yes, ma'am.
Sinuses, do you remember sinuses?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you name them?
Yes, ma'am.
Please name them.
Frontal sinuses, ethmoid sinuses, sphenoid sinuses, and
Wait. Frontal, then what did you say? Frontal sinuses, then
sinuses and ethmoid sinuses, sphenoid sinuses, medullary sinus.
okay. Can you see this, the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll just show you again, even though you have said correctly. So this is the frontal sinuses. Okay, front means here, means it lies at the front. All right, frontal. Next is the ethmoid. This one, ethmoid sinuses. Next is the nasal, means in the nasal. It lies here. Means this is the nasal cavity, not the sinuses, and this is the maxillary sinus, and the sphenoid sinuses is here. Is it clear, everyone? Yes or no?
Ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then that's all for today's class. We will end here. Thank you, everyone.